Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBgagavatam28. As you may remember, Shuka came and was talking about ordinary people caught in the web of bondage. Attachment to their homes, their children, their belongings. They are ignorant of the science of self-realization. There are so many things to be learned by them during their short stay in this world. Yet what do? Half their life is lost in sleep. As for the other half, childhood and youth steal away most of it. They become involved in worldly pleasures and the pain resulting from them, from attachment. They never pause to think of the truth that death is awaiting them. Every day they see death around them, and yet they will never consider themselves to be mortal. They'll never reckon the quick passage of time which carries them nearer and nearer to death, every moment. And so for one who desires mukti from the world of bondage, there is one easy path available, and that is thinking of the Lord at the end of one's life. Even rishis who have realized the Brahman delight in singing the praises of the Lord. There is no need to regret the number of years wasted in thinking of things other than Him. Even a muhurta, less than an hour, is enough to tide you over if you are sincere enough. There was a king, Katavanga by name. He came to know that he had just one muhurta to live. This was when he was in the heavens with the Devas. Katavanga at once renounced the heavens and rushed to the earth. He sat in meditation for that one muhurta and reached the feet of the Lord. You, my dear Parikshit, have 7 whole days to spend in this very pleasant task, thinking of the Lord. I will help you to concentrate on Him. 19. Dharana. When death draws near, a person should cast off the fear of death. With a sort of renunciation, he or she should sever all ties which bind them to spouse, children, and other worldly objects. They should leave their house and, having bathed in the holy waters, should sit down for meditation. I will describe the technique for meditation. Steady the mind with the help of pranayama. Repeat the mystic word Om. When the mind is controlled by you, it should then be made steadfast. The intellect should be the charioteer, which should hold the reins and steer the mind towards contemplation of the Lord. The mind should not be allowed to stray towards the objects of the senses. The Ashtanga Yoga is the preliminary yoga for concentrating on the form of the Lord. This yoga is made up of 8 qualities which should be part of you. Ahimsa, not hurting anyone or anything. Satyam, truthfulness. Ashteyam, not stealing what belongs to another. Brahmacharya, withdrawal of the senses. Aparigraham, not receiving gifts from anyone. Shocham, inner and outer cleanliness. Tapas, penance. And svadhyaya, study of the scriptures, understanding all that you have learned. These 8 are the requisites for the next step. This is called dharana, which leads to dhyan. With a steady mind, you should visualize the form of the Lord. The mind should be pervaded by His form and by nothing else. Once this is achieved, tamasic nature will no longer delude you, nor will rajasic nature try to ensnare you in worldly things. Once you have mastered the correct posture and correct breathing according to the rules of pranayama, once you have broken away from the bondage and the snare of the senses, then you will be in a position to do dharana, holding the form of the Lord firmly in mind. Think on the Virata Purusha. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.